Hi, welcome to Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. This is episode 91 of my continuing vlog series of getting my name out there and lending a voice to my characters so you can appreciate exactly how sarcastic they are from my writings. The background. This was a whole big thing on one of the news stations about background. You'll see the background behind me today is the woods, but the fence is doggy containment. And once a year, we gather up all the leaves in doggy containment and dog poop and whatever else is out there, the occasional tennis ball, and put it behind, you see the scorch mark, and we burn it. And it's a huge pile. It's 8 feet wide in diameter and 3 feet high, and we just burn it. Doggy containment. So we're still in quarantine, our own containment. And I see our numbers in North Carolina going down. The numbers, not people testing positive, but the number of people actually dying from this virus. And I'm feeling, okay, maybe we can go outside, but I'm still afraid, like a lot of people are afraid, because I know the numbers. 1% of the people who get it will die. Only something like 8 or 9% of the people who get it, who wind up in the hospital, will be on a ventilator. So the odds are better of winning the lottery than having to be intubated in COVID. That being said, I'm just not ready for the dentist to stick his hands in my mouth. My appointment was back in March, and everybody else, we all got canceled. Great, wonderful. Now the dentist wants to get into my mouth. And, hold on, the dentist scheduler said because of COVID and the taking all these precautions, we now have to provide our own bibs and our own glasses. They put cheapy sunglasses on you, and that's supposed to keep the spatter out of your eye. Okay, I can get on board with that. And the doctor, because of price gouging amongst the sellers of PPE, they are now passing some of that cost on to us. So there's now a $10 fee for PPE. Let me get this straight. A box of nitrile gloves is $12 for 100 pair at Lowe's. And then you have the doctor's face shield and whatever else they're going to use in their fancy little paper suits. So everybody's going to be charged $10 for this, each patient. My daughter is a hygienist in South Carolina / North Carolina, and they have heard of people being charged up to $50. Now, according to something she sent me from the ADA, the American Dental Association, they're not allowed to pass the cost of PPE on to the patients, but they are. So unless you call them on it, they're going to charge you for that. So, as a public service announcement, if your dentist tries to charge you for the PPE, pull it up. Nope, this thing in the ADA says you can't charge me for your cost of PPE. So, anyhow, oh gosh. Oh, before we go further, hi, Josh, Joel, Sherry, Sylvia. Sherry, happy birthday. Raynell, Sam, Ben, Evan, Jay, Joe, Hillary, Lexa, and Judy. There is a difference between Joe and Joel, so just there. Last but not least, Judy, because I have to say hi, Judy. Well, I love Judy, so I don't mind saying hi to her. So way back, oh God, 23 years ago, I was an EMT, and it was icy road conditions, icy conditions. We were bringing a patient out, and I slipped and fell on the ice, but I'm carrying the patient in a sling. My partner's at the feet end, I've got the head, and as I'm slipping, falling, I pull the patient up so his head doesn't hit the ground, and I immediately feel my back go out, and it turns out I herniated L4, L5. Usually this doesn't bother me. I've lived with this herniation for years. Never bothered me. Last night, I couldn't stand up straight. All I could do was bend over and shuffle walk. It was a pain in the back. Took a bottle of wine and a TENS unit and taken the day off for me to not be making strange noises. Every time I moved wrong. I'd never heard these sounds come out of me before, but now I do. So I told myself, today I'm going to take it easy. Today I'm not going to rototill the ground. Today I am not going to string up a net so that Mike can have a chipping range. I'm just going to put everything on hold for the day and do some light work. Anybody who knows me knows my light work is weeding the garden, putting down salt instead of Roundup, and finishing out the laundry, and all these other little piddly ass shit that doesn't take a whole lot of back strength and standing on my feet. That's today. My back has today to get better, and then tomorrow I go back to doing my other stuff. No bike riding today. It's Sunday. I tried this video last night. No, it was not happening. I was not happy with it, even though it was going to be a campfire, a bonfire, fire pit setting. Couldn't do it. So you get to listen to all the birds and the bees and everything out here on the deck. Have you guys noticed how slow the time is going, but how fast it is speeding by? I'm supposed to have 3 articles a week for the Private Investigator done. And I told myself all last week, I got to get it done. I got to get it done. Friday, I told Mike, I got to get it done when I get home. Saturday was the whole back thing, but that was after I built a bookshelf. I know. That's how I'm in the sun. I built a bookshelf. That's probably what threw my back at, using that damn Sawzall to cut the metal that was used to make this bookshelf. But anyhow, I haven't got these articles done. I was supposed to have them done last week. They're not done. So when I finish this video, I have to go write these articles. Now, the hard part of writing these articles is that I'm running out of material, and I'm having to make some of this stuff up as I go along, and it's not easy. Being a creative writer and writing my own book stuff and coming up with ideas to advance the characters, and then turn around and have to create short stories for the Private Investigators case studies to keep the website entertaining. It's a real challenge. And then this whole, we're all going so slow because we have nowhere we have to be. During non-quarantine time, everybody has 3 hours off a day from work. Think about it. You leave the house at 7, 8 o'clock. You get home at 5 or 6 o'clock. You're in bed by 9 or 10. That gives you 3, maybe 4 hours at home to get things done. And then you save everything else for the weekend. Now, right now, we have all the time in the freaking world to get things done. We take our time, and yeah, and then before you know it, the days are gone. You're saying, what day is this? Oh, it's Sunday. Oh my God, what number is it? Oh, crack. It's the 17th. It's Sherry's birthday. So anyway, I'm going to go and write some things. This has been Adina Lev inside the Scary Mind of a Writer. If you like this, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down, share. If you listen on my podcast, thank you for listening to my tracks, and I do appreciate it. If you have questions, comments, put it down at the bottom, and I will answer them. In the meantime, y'all be safe, stay healthy, and this has been Adina Lev inside the Scary Mind of a Writer. Bye, y'all.